All good to go.
Okay, I think it probably is.
Yeah, I put batteries in.
Oh, good.
And the third one's probably out there. I'll look.
You know, maybe there weren't three. I think there were though. Oh, they probably passed it around earlier. Yeah, it's here.
Could you give them a push?
Yeah, but it's not set up, I don't know, I have housekeeping. Oh, that's it, the mic.
No, I'm just moving them because they were making a noise. I'm gonna just put them up here for now. They can't be, yeah, legal separate. You just need one table?
I need it like a card table with 3 chairs. Yeah, they did.
On the stage or
Huh?
on the stage?
Yes, please. Yeah, they didn't say they have anything to show, so I guess we don't need a table. Hello.
It's good. Okay, thank you.
Hope Anna hasn't escaped. Okay. What time does that end out there?
What time is it right now?
How long does it go on?
I don't know.
It's very noisy. You know, I wanted to get you here ahead of time, and it's gonna start at 3:30. So you might tell Anna to come in. Would you do that? And get settled up here? I thought you escaped.
I know, I went to the restroom. But I was wondering if I can do me first because I have to be in a commute for 2 hours. So I have to pick up my phone.
Into the beginning.
That if we can do levers, so I can do that.
Oh, we're gonna do this.
I have a few
Yeah.
other.
Oh,
Don't have any
no.
social.
Yeah, no,
No,
I
it's-
Elizabeth told me
mean-
that you, we can only
do
be
it.
here till.
That's why my hair is straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make it fast.
We can do what's in the- Yeah, because we're scheduled for 2:30.
I may have a schedule for the wrong day too.
Oh, really?
Anna, would you help translate for, and I think it would be neat to do it kind of mixed. But
I don't speak Russian, but I understand.
I took Russian in what was then Leningrad. But I couldn't even read the alphabet. I did learn how to read signs. But the nice thing was, most people there speak a little English. Yeah, because people were very friendly and all we would do is look lost and people would come up and help. Well, I don't know any, I speak in Russian, I speak in Spanish, and I speak in French. I can't speak any of them. So, what should we do then? We shall start with you, okay? Out of here. And then Anna, if she could get off her phone.
They have one has a soccer training, the other one has football. He has soccer and I have to either together.
That might be a good way to start, because I always ask if you have children. Yes, and I can just say, Anna will explain why we're having a short. Yeah. And then.
Hi.
No, but.
Hi. Hi. You are only. Yep, you are our only guest.
No, tons of people,
Oh, I really like.
but I won't be able to talk to you after the 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, well, and we have to get ourselves ready.
Okay,
And so I'll start with you and I get so involved in what you're telling me when I do the pre-interview. I don't write stuff down, so I'll just ask the basic questions. I think it's really important. Now, I can remember what's really important, that you tell all the different kinds of jobs you had. And you did too, didn't you?
In the United States, yeah, I always.
You what?
I always work with the hairstylist, but in the United States, I start with the clothing department.
people are meeting out, I have a feeling. There have been so many meetings today.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they won't care,
It's better to have a smaller.
but you
More
know that
intimate.
you're on Zoom.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And would you mind getting our 3 mics that are over there? Takes me too long to get up. One for each of us, and I think they're all on and they're all working. And it's important when you talk that you write up like that. You don't want them to hear you. So we'll just play by ear and then you can talk to each other and you can remind her to tell something that you know about.
Just that she likes to travel and look at.
She what?
She likes to travel. And she likes to.
And what sports? Weren't you in a sport?
I used to swim when I was, but
Not now.
I'm not like professionals.
The only sports I have are my kids. They're the sporty ones.
Okay. But you did, I was amazed at all the jobs that you had. Weren't you bartender?
Yes, I was. I was a bartender for 7
I love
years
it.
at a nightclub.
You make Manhattans.
Manhattans, no, we had a lot of Washington apples.
Oh,
Um,
no, I'm
Long
talking
Island.
about drinks,
Yeah,
bartending.
yeah.
You didn't make Manhattans.
No, it's Washington apples. They ask a lot for Washington apples, Jack and Coke, Sex on the Beach,
And what?
Long Island's, like iced teas, and Sex on the Beach, and a lot of,
So it wasn't hard liquor.
yeah, all those are hard liquor mixed drinks, but none of the Manhattans, nobody's ever asked for those.
Because I'm known for making those.
Oh, what do they have?
I have a reputation here.
Nice. What do they take?
Bourbon and sweet vermouth
Oh, okay.
and bitters.
I've never made those, ever. I didn't even
It's
know
too
they,
bad we can't celebrate after this.
right?
I'm driving.
And what was it that I wanted, if I could read my notes, it would help. I wish you had pictures of the hair replacement.
I only have it in my Instagram, but they're hard to take, like, I
Yeah.
can't.
But I would like you to tell about it. Because I thought that was fascinating. I mean, because I've never known how.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And Veronika, you have a child?
No,
No. Why do I have that? What? I have baby
because I
stuff.
was interrupting her, that's why.
The what?
I was interrupting her,
Oh,
and then you skipped to me, and I told you that I have 4 boys, and then you wrote it down. So it probably wrote it down.
okay.
I have one, my husband.
And you'll tell how you found your husband, both of you.
Yeah, okay.
My husband's irrelevant.
Huh?
I said, not my husband, he's irrelevant. But,
And talk about, gosh, I wish I could read this. Who likes baking?
her
Baking, you like baking?
Baking? No.
You
her
work in a
mother-
bakery?
Mm-mm.
Oh, gosh,
My parents-
that's what I have I have that written down.
My parents
And you love
were
nature.
bakers. They
You
invented
love nature and you love art.
Yes.
Oh, hiking.
hiking, not baking, hiking.
So much for my writing. If you don't want to talk about dyslexia, or do you? Why don't you? I mean, if you don't mind.
I didn't know you have.
Well, you're the one with dyslexia. aren't you?
She does too. We both do, so that's why it's like,
Well, yeah, tell them what it is. If
Okay.
you don't mind, I think it's good for people to know.
okay.
People keep stuff hidden that they shouldn't. I mean, flea market. And then you pick nuts.
Yes.
And you worked at the cannery, or was it your mom?
My mother worked at the cannery.
And who was the janitor?
Me,
And Tesla?
yeah.
Are you sure you're gonna hang around here for long?
Yes. Because I've had all those jobs, but I've always been a stylist. So
You've always been,
a hairstylist.
oh,
So I was always a stylist with those jobs. So I've always had 3 jobs at the same time. So I was coming out of one, going to the other one.
so now do you have more than this?
I have one more, the non-surgical hair restoration that I do on the weekends, on my days off. Once in a big while. That's very good.
Could you close the door, please? Yeah. Oh, that one too, John.
Close that one too.
Yes, please. We have to get started on time today because because our women here have to get out of here by 4. So, yeah, by 4. So they talk fast though, so, you know. So that's why I was afraid it was going to be noisy. So I think, how many of you have been to the beauty salon here? Okay, not you, John?
No, I'm pretty already.
They do hair replacement. That wasn't nice. Do men ever have hair replacement?
Yes, that's the majority.
Oh, yeah. I'm asking her, do men often have hair replacement?
Yes, that's the majority of our clients are men. No, not here.
Have you ever done anyone here?
No.
Do you do people here though?
It's not in our system yet, so that's something I would have to talk to with Sandy,
Uh-huh.
but I would like to do it here too.
Yeah. You know, they showed me pictures of it and I was fascinated and I was wishing they could project them, but we couldn't manage that. Anyway, then most of you know Veronika and Anna.
Hello.
And we're going to do it a little bit differently. I'm going to have them go back and forth a little bit. Anna sometimes translates because Veronika's Russian accent gets. So let's start with you.
Okay.
And just tell us, you know, where you're from and how old were you when you came here and, you know, the
Yeah.
routine.
Well, my name is Veronika. I'm born from Soviet Union, Leningrad. Now it's Russian, St. Petersburg. I'm 33 years old. I moved to United States state when I was 27, so 6 years ago. My father family live in Los Angeles, maybe 19 years. That's why I'm here. I get the visa.
Say that again, please.
My father and his family, they live in Los Angeles, right? More than 19 years they move to United
So
States.
they've been living here for 19 years, her father.
That's why I'm here. So I'm hairstylist 15 years. So after high school, I go to the beauty college. So and continue work like a hairstylist, and I like it. Well,
What beauty college? Where?
in Russia, so it's a government like college. So it's a little bit different compared to states. Here, it's just a school. In Russia, it was like college. So I have government diploma. So it's serious.
And somewhere along the line, you found a husband.
I get visa and I knew I go to United States really soon. And we have a social media like a Facebook. And I found the like group with the Russian people who live in Los Angeles. And I just post message. I looking for the friends who can show me the city. I looking for the friends, not the husband, but he text me. We start texting maybe 2 months. And our first date was when the same day when I came. So my first day in the United States was the first date with my husband. So we're still together 6 years. So yeah.
So 6 years you're together. And you found your husband online because you connected with a group of people. And
Yeah, looking for the new friends because I knew my parents, they don't like go out. They like, be at home, watch TV. So I knew I should found somebody who showed me the Los Angeles.
okay, and
So
he apparently did a good job.
yes, he showed me Los Angeles.
And you started dating the day you came over here.
Yeah, kind of. So yeah, we married really fast in December. I came in September, we married in December.
Oh, wow.
So
Did you get that? September,
yeah,
married in December.
yeah.
Um,
Well,
How, what are your outside interests? You like hiking, I think?
not hiking, walking.
Walking.
Yeah, I like nature. I like discover new places. I like travel. So unfortunately, we don't have too much time. So, but I like it. Yeah, we try go somewhere every Sunday. We try.
And what kind of work does your husband do?
Now he work on IT industry. He work on Amazon.
He works at Amazon?
Yeah, he's how it's called, quality assurance engineer. So he checked how your phone work, I don't know, website works. So he looking for issues.
What's that noise?
This is my
Oh,
watch. Sorry.
Okay.
I just
How did you find us here?
because of Anna, we
Okay.
work together on same company,
Okay.
hair replacement.
And, okay. Good old Facebook.
Yeah, but I just work.
She said hair replacement.
Yeah, hair replacement.
We worked at hair club,
But I think it might.
so
have
it's
been
a
set up, but that's
non-surgical
what
hair
it needs to be.
replacement.
So
That's where we met.
Jenny can do it, you can do it, I can,
Okay.
anyone can set up, like if you're having.
For me, it was really fast, just 1 year. For Anna, much longer. So
Should be
it
that,
was
Right.
experience for me.
log in, Zoom.
I like to
Mhm.
normal
Instead
hair.
running everywhere to figure out where the IT people.
Yeah.
Get these lines.
She doesn't like hair replacement,
They
so
get,
she'll stick
um,
strictly to hair.
Yeah, it was like
But you do.
experiment.
Was there.
Yes, I've been doing it for 18 years.
We
And-
can, needs to learn how to do
But
it.
you
in
don't do it here.
their movie,
Mhm.
because like,
We can't.
Huh?
We can.
but like, I'm not driving here.
Well, you can start something here. If you can, we're talking about hair replacement, and they showed me the routine and I was fascinated.
Yeah.
Okay, Anna, should we switch to you? Since we're short of time, we'll go kind of
We're gonna get
fast.
something permanent there.
Hi, I'm Anna Torres. I know
Hear
a
it
lot
all.
of you.
The mic.
They're gonna have.
I'm very nervous. I don't like to speak in public, so I don't know how. I get very nervous. I was born in Mexico, in Ciudad Juarez, Chihuahua. That's the border of El Paso, Texas. And I came to US when I was 3 years old, so I've been here all my life. I have 4 boys. 2 of them are grown and 2 of them are little. I'm also a grandma. I have 2 grandkids and 1 on the way. So I've been doing hair for 23 years. I specialize in non-surgical hair restoration, and I've been doing that for 18 years. I work here at the Terrence from Monday through Friday, and Saturdays and Sundays I do non-surgical hair restoration.
Yes,
And that's usually for the people that have cancer, alopecia, or just lost their hair.
yes.
Tell
that's
us
true,
how
thank
you, this is amazing to me. How do you get here in the morning?
No.
That's
yeah.
my son. I leave my house at 3:25, 3:30, I'm sorry, 5:20. I wake up at 3 in the morning, 3:40 around that time, but I leave the house at 5:25 in the morning, 5:30 the latest, so I can start here at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And because I live in Los Banos, so Monday through Friday, it's really busy, so I have to leave early so I won't be late. And then I'm off at 4, but I'll be in traffic for about 2 hours and 15 minutes, 2 hours and a half before I reach my destination. And once I get there, I have to pick up my boys from soccer, from football, and do their homework, cook, and try to get some sleep to come back.
So you can see why we're cutting it short. You heard that, 2 hours and 50, almost 3.
15,
Oh.
15, it depends, 15, 30, it depends.
Okay. So that's-
Fridays is for sure 2 hours and a half, 3 hours, Fridays.
And that's one way.
That's one way, yeah.
So can you imagine about 5 hours
Around
almost in the
that, yeah.
car? And you work on weekends too.
Yes, I do work on weekends because I used to own my own shop and it was non-surgical restoration. I did that for 5 years, then COVID hit and I had to close because I was a small, just me. So, and then I worked at,
Yeah.
okay.
The
I'll start with-
list of jobs is amazing.
I'll start with, when I started working, I started picking nuts, the walnuts. I used to get the 5 gallons. They were 10 cents, the 5 gallons. So I got paid 10 cents each of them. And of course, there was no taxes and nothing because I was helping my mom. So I was 12 years old when I first started. Then I went to picking apples. And then I started at Ogden Services, which was the flea market. And then from there, I worked at Kmart and at the flea market at the same time. And I went to school. And at school, I was at daycare. I worked 4 years in daycare and at Kmart at the same time. And then I graduated and went to electronic sheet metal. So I was a quality assurance inspector in sheet metal for about 8 years.
For what company?
Electronics. And I also worked at the same time that I worked at
Hi, Maureen.
electronics at the flea market.
How are you?
So I've always had 2 or 3 jobs
I'm
at the
good.
same
I
time.
have-
I met
have
my
a little bit
husband
of
when I
bad
was 18
news.
years
Our
old,
big bus broke down. and
got married. We had our first
Yeah.
son when I was 21 and my second one when I was 23. And
So
since
did
it
they
was an
cancel
abusive
only for people who
relationship,
don't
I
have
left.
tickets? 'Cause I can take the smaller bus.
Well, I separated him. So I raised
And I
2
don't mean
boys
to-
by myself. That's why I
Yeah.
had to get another job. So I worked at the beauty salon. Actually, I went to school to do beauty school.
Yeah,
and then
I know. I
got
don't
my
mean to like
first
pick
job
people, but I
at,
thought it would be easier for the
Yeah.
people who have the season passes to go. And then we can do another trip, soon to.
Supercuts,
Okay.
Great Clips. I
Okay,
went to
Marie.
Great Clips and I worked there. And then I went to Armando's Beauty
absolutely.
Salon. So I worked at Supercuts, Armando Beauty Salon,
Okay,
and at the
thank
flea
you.
market.
Sorry.
And then I
Alright.
quit the flea market. I got a different job, which I hired at the beauty salon. And then I started at, my first job was non-surgical hair restoration right after the beauty salon. So I worked in those 2 places.
And now how long did it take you to learn hair restoration? That must.
Hair restoration, it took me about probably 6 months. It's a lot of matching and gluing, and you have to know a lot of different types of adhesives because it's glued to the scalp. So we have to match the hair, the density, the thinness, the thickness, and the texture. So no one can detect that it's not your hair. Well, it's your hair because you bought it, of course,
Hi, is
but
this Kathy?
it's not growing out of your scalp.
Hi, Kathy. It's Elizabeth
Yeah.
calling
You
from.
can do the
Activity.
same haircut.
And you do the same thing.
Sorry to say, the big bus
Yeah,
broke
but-
down.
Okay.
And Vic has to take.
I'm
us
not
to the-
really,
So
not a good
the
experience
excursion
for
for tomorrow will
Right.
only.
Doesn't
if you
bartending
don't have
come in
season
here
passes
somewhere?
for-
I did bartending.
She
for
was
8
a bartender.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is just.
I worked as Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Club Rodeo. I was a bartender there.
So I'm
And in
gonna
the
just-
mornings, I was
Yeah. 6.
non-surgical. And in my days off at the
Um,
salon, I was working at La Bella Boo Beauty Salon
There is 13.
also. And then
Yeah, so I have one,
went
two, three,
to-
4, 5, 6 people
I
that have.
went to
tickets.
Tesla. I was
So
working
I'm
at
gonna-
Tesla.
I'm
I
gonna
was a
take them. I feel
mechanical
bad saying no to
technician
you
there.
guys, but,
And that was
as soon as we
2
get the
years
bus
ago.
back, we'll do another trip to,
And then
again.
I also worked at Apple. I was a janitor at Apple. So I've done everything.
Yeah, that's the bus that broke
If you
down.
guys need me to
Yeah.
help in anything,
But
I can
Vic-
help
Vic
you.
actually had to keep it running while you guys were in there.
I asked her if she made Manhattans.
Yeah,
She
so there was
said
a red
no,
light that came
so-
on and then the bus repair shop said, yeah. do
Right
not-
now, I am a single parent. I do have 4 kids. I have 2 boys that are in sports. They love
Yeah, I'm
sports. I have
sorry.
one
I'm sorry,
that
but we'll
he's
definitely
11,
plan another trip.
does
Yeah.
You know,
football,
let me know if you want to go somewhere else. give me
baseball
some
and
suggestions,
soccer
okay?
all at the same time. I wonder where he gets that from. And then I have one, the 13-year-old, he only
Oh,
does soccer,
I'm
but he
sorry.
wants to try out for basketball.
Okay.
You can explain why you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to
I'm
leave
sorry.
at 4 o'clock
Okay, Kathy.
today.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, I have to leave at 4 o'clock because I have to pick up my 11-year-old from his soccer tournament that's gonna finish right around the time I get there, if I leave at 4. If I leave at 4:05, 4:15, then I'm gonna be late.
There's a bunch of decorations.
That's why
in
they
that.
started calling to see if I'm gonna be there on time.
Like boxes. There's an upstairs. It's,
Yeah.
well,
So,
sort of, like a-
What about, you don't have time for anything
Yeah.
outside of
Yeah,
work then? I was
with,
gonna say, what
like
do you
pipes
do in your
everywhere,
spare
you have
time?
all this little stair and get
I
up
don't
there.
have spare
you
time.
get those trees.
My time it revolves around my
There's
kids.
boxes of stuff.
So
like-
yeah, I don't have any spare time. And now my grandkids, because I'm also raising my grandkids now. So yeah,
Is the.
They're
rest,
living with you?
Team
Yes.
member? Oh, yeah, that's what
And
some of
your
our, we have one
son-
little page
my
there.
son is a
Those
single
are-
father, so
it has
his,
some of our decorations in it.
the mother of his kids decided she didn't want any
Oh,
more
yeah.
kids, so she left them with my son.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I've had him since he was 6 months. He's 4 months now. I mean, he's 4 years old now. So he does call me
Yeah.
mama. He doesn't call me grandma.
I don't even know where the door
Was
is.
he the one that called you?
Kendall
No.
took us up there.
That's my oldest, the oldest of the second batch.
Adrian, do you know where it is?
Oh, what
Yeah,
else?
it's like a,
I ask you,
it's on this floor. Yeah.
oh,
Omar and Kendall will know. Kendall knows.
I
for
just
sure.
recently moved to
And
Los
although
Banos
she's not, I was
about
putting
a
cameras just
year,
on and the
almost a
curtain will be back
year
on
ago.
3:30.
I used to live
On the- See
in
what's
San Jose.
on?
Yeah, I lived in San Jose.
Well,
and your son bought you,
My oldest
She went-
son,
she
he's
came in and then went
26.
home
He
again.
bought a house in Los Banos. That's why I moved over there.
Migraine.
So I think I'm doing something right.
Migraine.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Doesn't feel good. So that's
It
why she
sure
said she didn't
sounds
answer
like
the
it.
phone. She didn't
What
wanna
about
kinda
your
call me
living
because that tunnel vision.
situation?
I
Where
used
do
to
you
get
live?
migraines when I was younger.
Uh,
but I
we
outgrew 'em, But I know what
just
you're talking
moved
about.
80 months ago to Santa Clara.
No. But I used to be like, I was
We
telling her, I'd
moved
be
to
in
Bay
Safeway
Area
and
2
all of a
years
sudden I'd
ago
be-
because my
get,
husband
like,
get the
this
job.
would be all weird, And I'd run out with a full cart. Yes.
And
We rent apartment, no
Yeah.
house.
no house. How long does it take you to get here in the morning?
30 minutes and I'm always late.
The what?
30 minutes and I'm always
Oh, you shouldn't say that out loud.
a little bit, a couple of minutes, but
And then that would
anyway.
trigger anxiety.
And what
So
work,
then that was
did you
happening,
say
then I'd
what
be all,
work
"Oh my
your
God,
husband
I'm
has?
gonna die."
Now he work on Amazon.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, before he worked on Apple. That's why we moved.
That's
Did
okay.
good chance for him.
Oh.
And so anything else that, or maybe you have things, I'm cutting it kind of short because we have to stop at 4. Yes,
11 years ago, like back in 2011. Because we're into this whole all kind of pollings and yes.
Yeah.
Stuff like
I tend to throw it from them. That's kind of a saying. Yeah. I thought it was having a stroke. Yeah. Yeah. I called Kaiser Helpline and the nurse was like, I need something to just have in my ear. I know. They're all calm. Like, I need to get there right away. What the hell? Settle down. No, not really. That's a Kaiser. Gender advice nurses are funny.
Because I'm super dramatic.
Yeah.
Now they're like, I'm gonna die.
Thank you. Well, it's worth, you guys are worth it. So that's why I come over here.
Dramatic with it, and I'm like,
This is it.
"Oh, let me die."
Tell Shelby I love her. That's my dog.
Well,
Thank
and when you think of
Oh my God.
4 to 5 hours a day and the cost of gasoline today, you know, 5:30 at the cheaper place down the street.
I gotta call
so
these people and give them bad luck.
No wonder you have to work on the side.
Exactly. That's actually why, because I have expensive, sports is not very, sports is very expensive. And I need to keep them busy because I'm over here most of the time. So as long as they're busy, they don't go to do something they're not supposed to be doing. I do. My little sister lives in Los Banos and she picks them up sometimes. And I have a sister and my sister and a brother in Madera. Yeah, so I know where Madera is at. Yes.
Hey, is this Gary? Hi, Gary. It's Elizabeth calling from activities.
Anybody else, any questions?
I'm calling about the bus. Our big bus is
And you've
broken
heard
down.
everything?
It broke down again today when Vic was out on an excursion.
welcome.
Yeah, so we can only
I
take
was
the small
actually
bus
looking for
tomorrow.
a job
And so
closer
I just
to
like
Los
just to take
Banos
the
because
people who
we
have
used to
the
work
season
at
tickets.
Hair Club on
Do you
North,
guys have season tickets?
Fresh
Because it only
North
fits
Street.
6 people.
So I was looking for a job closer to Los
Yeah,
Banos.
so I'm gonna have
and
to,
Human
tell
Goods
Helen
popped
that
up.
we can
So I said,
do another trip.
that's not
You know, maybe
closer,
next
but
month to it,
it's
but
at
just
least
for this
20
trip, we're
minutes
just gonna take
closer,
The
so
residents with season passes, because it only
that's
fits
how I came
6.
over here. And
The smaller bus we
I
have to
always
take,
like
the
to
big
help
one is gonna
people
go back into
and
the shop.
make them feel better
I'm
about
sorry.
themselves. And if it's with hair, then it's a bonus to me.
I know, it was already in
Your
the shop
hair
for
is a good
while. I know, I've had some good
advertisement, wouldn't
experience
you
with
say?
that,
Oh,
so hopefully.
Thank you.
No.
Yeah, and when you had your own place, you got tips.
Not the tutors.
And you don't
It will
hear.
be something different.
Correct.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
tutors, it will be
So that-
done, I think this weekend,
that can
but next
add
month,
up.
if we go there, I'm sure there's something else.
Well,
So I can't put it
okay.
back on the calendar, it'll just have to be some different exhibit.
Who's-
Human Goods. We don't have a say here because we work
Okay,
for
I'm
them.
the
sorry.
question was who sets the prices?
Yes.
And they have
Okay,
nothing,
Gary,
they have no,
okay, thank you for being
Say in that.
understanding, all right,
anybody else.
bye-bye.
Somebody told me, Veronika, that you were from the Ukraine, but you're not.
No, I'm from Russia, St. Petersburg.
Yeah,
I have a
Oh,
family
okay.
in Ukraine, so yeah.
Thank you.
I think. And we hope that you will stay.
Yes. Lynn?
Yeah, if you.
And also maybe take somebody to see your husband and also.
Baby, can you see?
Now. Thank you. I'm going to have her repeat what you said so everybody can hear. What all do you do here besides hang out in that place?
I actually try to go into the residents' rooms and see if they need any help or if, on my time off, if I don't have anyone or any appointments, I go to the rooms. And right now I've been with Phyllis Harden. So I go in there and see if she's okay and if she needs a hair wash and if she doesn't have anyone to bring her down, I go get her
Okay.
and I would
No,
also
that's
take
totally
her
fine.
husband. So I
That is
try to help out.
totally fine.
And
Thank you for
husband.
saying that because
Huh?
we wouldn't have heard this. Yeah. Anybody else have a clue that we can get more out of these people?
Remember, I'm collecting tennis shoes.
I still have a lot more for you tennis shoes and cleats. And my kids go through cleats a lot. So they're pretty new when I bring them over here. So if they can help, I bring them too.
I wish you had had them here today to meet us. Anybody else tell us something about them that I don't know?
She does a great job. Everybody looks there today.
Yeah, no, I've heard lots of compliments. Okay, well, I guess if that's all, we can turn you loose. So that's good timing. Thank you.
Yes, thank you all for coming.
Yeah. Was it so bad?
No, but I'm still shaking.
It wasn't so bad, I'm telling her. She shouldn't be nervous.
I have a nephew in Los Banos, and I give you credit for making that huge.
Thank you.
Yeah, I go to see them every once in a while. They just had a baby. We went for the first birthday.
Yeah, it's a hard drive.
It's a growing area.
It's been growing really fast, actually. There's a lot more houses. I know there's gonna be a lot more traffic later, so they're building.
Right, right. Oh, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Zoe. How's your hair?
What day is today?
Today is Wednesday. No, Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow. It's great. That's right.
Yeah, your hair looks good.
Thank you for doing
Roland's hair.
Oh,
Who's?
My husband.
Oh,
Yeah, Veronika does his hair.
oh,
Oh, actually,
maybe we're gonna sell it.
oh, really?
Yeah, maybe Sunday. She said we. Can she come back from vacation?
Okay.
From vacation, she's gonna spend.
I bet, yeah. Well, I haven't gone and gotten it. I haven't bought it yet. So I'll just wait.
Okay, yeah, because we have
Extra,
extra ones for sure.
Thanks for having this.
oh, really?
Amazing. You don't think about it, you just do it, because then you're saying,
I forgot to ask, what did you do at the flea market?
I sold barbecue at the cities. So and the little stands that sell food, so corn dogs, fries, everything. Cashier.
Oh,